A Saturn, as I always get.
Saturn.
You got a Saturn?
The Saturn.
I like the cushy, huggy commercials about how you could just bring it in and eat a jelly donut while they fix something.
A Saturn,
No,
please.
here's what you do when you're waiting. And you realize that they almost didn't approve the loan because there was a what's the word when your credit card hasn't been paid? Delinquent.
Delinquent payment.
It turns out these vultures in Citibank, it was a $15 delinquency on a JCPenney card.
Well, that's all. They don't care about the amount.
Hey,
you didn't pay it.
Almost didn't get my loan.
Listen to this. Listen, I owed a credit card. I owed them $3,000 7 years ago. They stopped sending me bills. They never sent me a bill, so I stopped paying them. I didn't know where to send them.
That's what you do.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know where to send the money, right? I thought they went out of business or something.
You showed them.
This is true.
I thought MasterCard went out of business.
No, I thought it was...
What is that? That Visa thing was a fad.
Well, anyhow, I get a bill a month ago for $7,000. I owe them $3,000. Now it's $7,000.
Of course it is. It's called interest.
And I got to go to court, and, I'm not going to drive the Mercedes. I don't want them to take that. But I owe them $7,000.
Yeah, that'll knock off $400.
You know what? I didn't call to take any abuse today.
All right.
I'll see you guys later.
All right, boss. Thank you. Go ahead.
I literally drove into the city right from this place. It was a nightmare, and a bird took a dump on my window.
Brand new, right?
And whoever is killing birds in New York, please continue. I hate them.
Matt, what's going on?
Oh, my God. I've heard eulogies for crack-addicted AIDS babies that were funnier than that Richard Jeni crap.
Awful. Well, we got two more to get through. Major Dan says, I'd rather be halftime entertainment at a Taliban soccer game than sit through another minute of fat ass. I'd rather have your foot hacksawed off.
Here's another track from Richard Jeni, Anthony.
Oh.
We gotta go to war. You know what we should send? Tony Soprano. That would be cool. People who have experience in this stuff.
Woo!
Send over Tony Soprano disguised as Jesse Jackson.
What?
When they're not looking, he takes off the mask, gets out the piano wire. George Bush says hello. 5 minutes, you're done. There's Tony Soprano in front of the cave. Yeah, White House, please. Yeah. How you doing, George? Okay, he's gone. Yeah, I don't know what happened. He had an accident. Bent down, he was kissing a rug, boom, his head fell off. I don't know how it happened. There's people in our country talking about how smart these people are. They're not good people, but you gotta admit, that's pretty smart. That's not smart, folks, to blow up the World Trade Center. You know what's smart? Building the World Trade Center. That's smart.
Now he's gonna get that. Yeah, yes! Yes, Richard Jeni.
What is their point? They have no point, okay? These people make the Flintstones look like the Jetsons. They're not good people.
Oh. Know what he was trying to do there? He knew his material sucked really bad, so he's like, well, I'll get the sympathy thing. I'll say something nice about the World Trade Center being
building
up
it.
And then
building it.
Yeah, that'll get an applause.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll wake him up.
Let me tell you what's smarter than destroying it. Building it, everybody. Building it. Oh, Paul E. from Lawrence saying at least Jenny's trying new material, Voss. Wow, that hurt.
And finally, Anthony, the last track from the Richard Jeni thing that he sent us.
Please.
One more.
And Jenny didn't even ask us any questions.
They still stone people over there at Taliban? You commit a crime, put you in the middle of the street, take rocks, throw them at your head until you die. And that's if you have a really good lawyer. That's if you have, like, the Johnny Cochran of Kabul, and you're waiting in your cell, and he comes in going, all right, Ahmed, hold on to your turban. You're not going to believe the deal I made for you. Now, they wanted to rip off your legs and set you on fire, but I pulled a favor, and I got it knocked down to a stoning. Who's got the best lawyer in Afghanistan?
Yeah.
Shut up!
All right. Well, there you go. Just a few of the comic stylings. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Well, he sent it in, Anthony. He wanted us to play.
Let me shield my eyes. Hold on. I know where this goes.
He's god-awful.
Oh, my God.
Stick to talking about your kids on stage.
Oh! Wow, that sounds like it came apart real good. Did you get it in the eye? Did Richard Jeni get you in the eye?
I got a piece in the eye that time.
Piece of his CD? That's a great one.
All
there
right.
it is. Wow. That was good stuff.
He's funny. He's a funny guy.
Just lap it. Lap it.
It's the worst. The worst.
Of Opie and Anthony.
Matt, what's going on?
Yo, what's up, guys?
Hey.
Dude, I just got to say one thing.
Yeah.
That bit sucked.
What bit?
That last Richard Jeni bit, that bit sucked.
It was supposed to suck.
You guys, that was an all... I mean, Norton.
Yes, sir.
Norton, you were totally... You didn't say a word.
They were doing an adequate enough job.
Oh, no, I don't want to hear that.
But no, I didn't trash it because we're all doing terrorism material, and it's like, I'm thinking of my stuff as I'm listening to his, I'm like,
No, I'm sure yours is
stop.
good.
Oh, guys, that was horrible.
It was supposed to be horrible.
Yeah,
Don't you
but,
get it?
I mean, you guys didn't make fun of it at all. I mean...
It spoke for itself how
Oh,
bad
my
it was.
God.
It was supposed to make you uncomfortable in your car.
Oh.
That someone could be this bad.
Well, guess what? I'm not in my car. I'm at home. And guess what? I was still uncomfortable.
He's talking about, stonings in Afghanistan. The audience should have picked up rocks and stoned him while he was on the stage.
Yeah.
And, dude, they did make fun of it because I'm sitting here as a comic, and I just told this to Ann off the air, and I'm listening. And I'm just like, if that was me, I was like cringing. Like, that was
you didn't say nothing. You didn't.
He was doing
didn't
a
wanna
fine job.
Oh my God!
Oh, my God.
Hanging himself
Matt,
by himself.
You guys suck.
All right, hold
Thank
on.
you.
I'm going to
Thank
hang
you,
up on Matt to explain some of the things we do on this fine Opie and Anthony show.
I don't even think it
Sometimes
needs
you don't
explanation.
have to, accent it and make it funnier or worse. You just let the material speak for itself.
There you go.
Richard Jeni is an unfunny fuck.
Wait a minute. Hold on. You can't use the F word.
Richard Jeni is unfunny, okay? And that material was supposed to make you just cringe in your car and squirm and get uncomfortable. That's what that was about. Oh, my God. People don't even get some of the things we do anymore. It wasn't about us, throwing the material on and completely abusing him. The material itself made him look ridiculous. And that's what we were attempting to do there. Thank you. Thank you. And to see Jim Norton sit there like a pussy and not make fun of him was worth the price of admission.
I am a pussy. I admit it.
What's the problem? You got a TV project in the works with Richard Jeni?
I got nothing
Another
going.
Platypus Man?
Platypus Man.
I'm a worm.
Are they going to be doing Platypus Man again? Worst sitcom in TV history. Platypus Man. Even worse than Homeboys from Outer Space.
What movie was he in, Richard Jeni? I recently saw one. And he popped up in it, and I'm like, he's in this movie?
The Mask he was in.
Oh, right, okay, that one. Yeah, The Mask.
The Mask? I thought you said recent movie.
No, I didn't say I said I had seen it recently. It was on cable.
Oh.
But I was like, I didn't know he was in this.
That really bums me that some of the listeners didn't get that. The guy was a douche to us.
That guy.
He begged and pleaded to be on our show. We went through Ron and Fez begging and pleading. And then he sat outside the studio for 2.5 hours because we flat out didn't want him on the show. He kept calling. It's a really... No, I'm not going to play the bid, Rick. It takes forever. And then he's just begging and lapping us, and we finally let him in, and he did... I'm not going to lie, he did okay stuff when Ron Jeremy was in here. And then he turned and went on another show and completely trashed us. It's like, you pussy.
Yeah.
You had the chance to do it in front of our face.
Yeah, go ahead.
So then he sends this CD of god-awful material, and I'm thinking, oh, my God, the listeners are going to get this. We're just going to play it, maybe make a couple comments here and there. But for the most part, you're supposed to be uncomfortable and squirm because the material sucks. Ugh.